So.
Okay, how do you spell your name?
K-A-T-E-K-I-G-H-T.
And your title?
Comprehensive Immigration Reform Issue Organizer for Central and Northern Ohio.
Very good.
Okay. So tell us what you're trying to do out here today.
So today we're kicking off our social media campaign for the month of August and our Action August Recess immigration reform plan for the whole month. So the first prong of our social media push is to gather stories from all Ohioans on their backgrounds. And the idea is to highlight the fact that at some point in our lives, everyone has a relative or a grandparent that has immigrated, and that's part of the fabric of the story of America, is that we are a nation that has grown strong on making sure that people want to come here and to work here and to live here and to dream here. And it's my goal and the goal of our organization to make sure that people are able to realize their dreams here. And in order to do that, we need to pass immigration reform and stop listening to the folks that are on the fringes who are just trying to say these really inappropriate and unfair comments about immigrants, and we're trying to highlight the fact that 74% of the American people want to see immigration reform passed. The fact that it's so important that we are able to let American companies hire workers with the skills that they need, and immigration reform is going to strengthen our economy. It's going to help our healthcare system, and it's going to help the millions that are here undocumented to come and be a part of our tax-paying society and make America continue to make America a place that people want and try to come.
Do you find there's a difference between immigration and illegal immigration? I mean, is there a distinction being made there?
Well, I think there's a distinction in the legal status, absolutely. And I think what's important is that we streamline a system that allows people to legally immigrate if they want to. And right now, because of the backlog and because of the way it's set up, that's not something that folks are able to do as easily as we would like. So I would say that it's important that we continue to promote legal immigration and make it easy for the people that deserve to be here.
So there's better ways to, like, is there a better way to promote immigrating? I mean, like, we see the stories from the border with Mexico, for example, of people coming across the fences. There's a better way to do that, obviously a legal way to do that. That's what you guys are saying that needs to be reformed as well?
Absolutely, to streamline our legal immigration system to get rid of bureaucratic loopholes.
What are you doing here in Ohio? I mean, I know this is one thing you're doing here, but I mean, will you be taking this statewide?
It is statewide today. There's events going on at Boehner's office in Westchester and Springfield. There's an event tonight in Cleveland, as well as one in Dayton. We've got days of action that are, this is actually nationwide right now. There's events at every Target office across the country right now, and we're all over social media to make sure that our voices are being heard, and we're going to be doing that throughout the month. So we have specific days of action where we will be visiting members of Congress's office. For example, on August 19th here in Columbus, we're actually doing a caravan tour of all three offices within our area. So we're starting at Representative Beatty's office to thank her for her wonderful support, and then we're talking to Steve Stivers and Pat T-Berry about how important it is that they come out in support of this legislation, and then we're finishing up at several immigrant-owned businesses in the area to highlight the fact that so many immigrants come here and start small businesses and employ American workers.
That kind of takes me back to my point about the illegal immigration versus legal immigration. Do you think that, I mean, you said 74% support immigration reform, but do you think that the opposition, especially from Republicans, is against illegal immigration and not immigration as a whole? I mean, do you think there's a distinction there as far as like where that opposition is coming from?
Right, and I understand the fact that there are folks who are concerned about the fact that we they don't want to reward people for being here illegally, but I think they have a fundamental misunderstanding of how breaking an immigration law is different than breaking a lot of other kinds of laws. I think the distinction is really in the fact that our system is broken, and we need to fix the system and not try and punish the people that have already been faulted by a broken system.
Anything else
from me?
No.